As human beings, we strive to create innovative goods and services to solve the obstacles we face. We're inspired to brainstorm, design, then produce ideas to thrive. While some may forget, the fight for survival is as present for humans as it is for all other living organisms. In the information age, manufacturing, technologies, and supply chains have grown exponentially. Products are now able to be created in vast quantities. Manufacturing plants run 24/7, output to keep up with an equally growing population and demand. This has brought us to a point in history where human convenience and comfort is at an all-time high. Many now have exceedingly quick access to anything we need, waiting for us on the shelf of a local store, and if you can't find it there, you can purchase it online with just a few clicks of a button, having it shipped to your doorstep in the same day. Establishing business structures that allow nearly immediate access to a plethora of goods and resources has been an incredible feat accomplished by humankind. Although this convenience is beneficial at first glance, the long-term effects are proving detrimental. The reality is, the majority of products made today are made cheaply, for short-term capital gains, without any consideration for the impact that they will leave on environments outside of our own. Through global culture, now driven by this convenience, as well as economies driven by corporate sales quotas, humankind has inadvertently created a system of producing, purchasing, and disposing of the same cheaply made products over and over. Getting just a single use out of most goods and a few out of others, we have normalized consuming and throwing away with little to no concern or awareness for what happens to an item after being thrown in a dumpster. We have become a throwaway culture. After decades of following this model of operation, the alarming reality is everything we throw away has to go somewhere. It does not just magically go poof into thin air. In this throwaway culture, it's out of sight, it's out of mind. However, when a population of billions follows a system like this for decades, these items we've disposed of, that we thought were gone for good, sooner or later begin to reappear. The item you forgot about long ago is now back affecting you and the entire planet in ways you never imagined. In 1907, the invention of the world's first fully synthetic plastic allowed us to pioneer devices which were integral to where we are today. Considered the material of 1,000 uses, humanity would spend the entire 20th century innovating plastic and integrating it into nearly everything we create. Yet, in 2022, after a century of mass production, we are now forced to ask ourselves, how greatly is plastic affecting our environments and bodies? And how greatly is the problem to grow as 400 million tons continue to be made per year? It is increasingly evident, plastic as a solution is an environmental disaster, and it's seeping into soil, plants, animals, and us. This drive to establish convenient solutions for people by supplying cheap single-use goods at an accelerated rate has now come at the cost of destroying other living organisms and ecosystems. Inevitably, the systems and goods we have created in hopes to nurture ourselves and enhance humankind's way of life are contrarily the same systems that are now threatening the survival of our species. At RWAC, we know it's no coincidence that the age of eco-conscious production coincided with the age of information. We love the convenience that mass-scale manufacturing and global transportation has brought to the modern economy, but it is now clearly evident that it has come at a higher cost than it takes to maintain. We are now facing a battle against entropy, in a race against time. To coexist with our biosphere, humanity must begin to evaluate the products we create and the processes by which we make them. With today's advanced technology, we are now capable of using machine learning for chemistry, bioengineering for precise DNA editing, and robots for manufacturing at any scale. RWAC is developing a manufacturing process that collects plastic waste, converts it into organic matter, then utilizes this matter for bioproduction of equally versatile, eco-friendly alternative biomaterials. Plastic is broken down to fuel yeast, modified to create spider silk with special properties, a material proven to be stronger than steel and 100% biodegradable. We want to substitute this silk for the harmful materials commonly used in fabric and packaging, as well as take advantage of special proteins in the silk to bind a strong hemp-based wood alternative. Together, our processes will replace and prevent microplastic proliferation, not to mention support carbon capture, community building, and artistry. Not only are we developing innovative materials, but we are also developing software to encourage and enable their use. Individuals will be able to use our platform to bring their design visions to life, utilizing software that will allow the average consumer to create custom product designs or use designs already made by other creatives that will be uploaded onto our platform's library. They can then have their finished design quickly crafted with automation into a finished product, made from the new alternative biomaterials our companies also produce and supply. Community participation is not encouraged by many manufacturers, but we are building a platform that will allow individuals to collaborate even internationally and will deliver tangible solutions for innovators empowered to make a difference for themselves, communities, and globally. With our platform, we will connect designers and craftsmen with materials and spaces where value is created in a way not often seen. Our innovative products and processes have the advantage of being inspired by nature, allowing nature to thrive, and in turn bringing tremendous value to society. By being mindful of the impact our way of life has on all living organisms, and being mindful of our actions and need to live and exist in a meaningful way, we know friendship and living well mean more than anything, and our space will demonstrate that. When examining the entire life of products produced on a molecular level, from fruition to breakdown, what risks are we willing to expose ourselves to? RWAC will innovate our way of life on this planet and create systems and goods that we are proud to give to the next generation, our ecosystems, and the entire biosphere around us. As human beings, we should strive for a new age of production that breathes life and meaning.
Hello, I'm Jack. I'm a fourth year physics major at Georgia Tech. I've been thinking about input particularly for a really long time, and when I met Abner and figured out we were both interested in spider silk, we got talking and the amount of alignment we had. But it wasn't until I met Abner and Remy, who's programming, that we had this synergy. Got projects with this software that I had been drafting years ago.
Hello, my name is Abner Ella Brumble. I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. At the age of 5, when Hurricane Katrina hit in Louisiana, I ended up moving here to Atlanta, Georgia, where I was raised all around the city.
I'm really excited about the chemistry we have for the fabric and hemp-based wood alternative, the applications to packaging, the impact of this research.
My senior year of high school, I actually ended up finding out the amazing news that I was going to be having my beautiful daughter, Mila. Because of that, I had to start taking responsibility for myself and my family. So I started working in a manufacturing plant, actually operating what's called an extrusion machine. These machines create styrofoam products. Being in the manufacturing industry for 4 years at a young age, I basically saw how manufacturing operates. I saw how much of this styrofoam gets made basically non-stop.
The community organization that's going to be able to be mobilized around what we're doing should be prodigious enough in one community, and I really hope to see it grow to be worldwide. I'm really excited about the progress we're making towards this social manufacturing platform.
You know, thousands of pounds, I mean like hundreds of thousands of pounds per night and day, every single day. And the crazy thing is after some time I started being conscious of how these products and how myself as a human being am existing in the world, and I just didn't agree with products, the amount of trash, because that's basically what it was. It was all single-use styrofoam goods, and I knew that these were all just going to get used once or twice and just get thrown away.
Something as innovative and necessary as building materials, clothing, it's going to be prodigious. I want to see the desk lamp that is more sustainable than the previous one.
What we're doing here now is something that I'm supposed to be doing. I managed to run into Jack, who actually happened to be interested in the same material. One of the main sources of pollution today is from plastic packaging. That's what I'm really focused on, is utilizing the spider silk that we're creating as an alternative to create a new type of plastic packaging that will hopefully be able to one day replace all plastic goods that we typically use in our everyday households.
It's really nice to have this chance to make an impact and a difference, and we are doing everything we can to make sure it's done right. Thank you.